Should I tell the Transformers story?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. I'll tell the Transformers story. So around that 2010 time frame, I was starting to find meditation and all that type of stuff, right? I had just really started on this kind of quest, so it was still really awkward on, kind of how everything worked, but I knew the meditation stuff worked for me. I didn't know really the science of the meditation. I just knew I had to sit down. I think it was after the shaman though. It might have been after the shaman. But so I get a call and they're like, "Hi, I work with this group. I don't want to really name names, but I'm really grateful for these people. And we're doing a production called Transformers, and was wondering if you'd be interested in coming in and being a part of our team to, kind of do some tactics in the film." And I was like, "That sounds like fun." I wasn't thinking like, "Oh, I remember I started," I wasn't thinking anything about it. I was like, "That just sounds like fun, like hanging out with a bunch of team guys on a movie." And okay, yeah, let's go. That sounds like fun. And so I went in, we did the thing. It's my first time ever being on a set, right? And I see Michael Bay walk by. It was Transformers 3. And I see Michael Bay walk by, and Michael's like, he walks past me and he's like doing something. He looks, "Holy shit, what the fuck do they call you?" And I was like, "Hooch." And he's like, "Fuck, perfect." He goes, "Do you want to be an actor?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "All right, come here." And he goes, "Wait a minute, can you act?" And I was like, "You're the fucking director. Don't you have to be the judge of that?" And he's like, "Fair enough. Come here." And dude, they started putting a mic on me, and I don't know if you remember. Have you seen the movie Transformers 3?
I've seen a couple of them. I don't know
so
which one.
there's this movie where there's this big bald motherfucker with a rocket launcher and a milk core, and the whole building's falling over, and this worm, is like crushing the building, and the whole thing's collapsing. It's really cool. I think they got a nomination, or a VFX nomination for that one. And so I'm standing there, and all of a sudden I got like really nervous, and I didn't fucking know why. You know what I mean? I was just like, my heart starts beating, I'm sweating, I'm like, whew, what the fuck? And then it hit me, right? And then it hit me. I was like, holy fuck. I wanted to do this as a kid. I remembered. I had completely forgotten about the Glee Club kid. All that shit buried that Glee Club kid. And in that one moment, it was like, wham, this was like a dream that you had. Like, I was a huge fan of the Transformers franchise when I was a kid. I had all the toys. I was into it. I was deep into it. And watched the cartoons every time it came on. And I'm sitting there, this building's tilted, and I had to sprint down this building because they had the whole floor was like on this gimbal, and they'd lift up the whole floor so that everything would fall and shit like that. They built a whole skyscraper floor for this thing, right?
No shit.
Yeah, in Playa Vista. And then they had like, it would lift up, and so we'd all do our thing. And I remember remembering, and I was like, holy shit, it felt like I was being choked out, right? He goes, okay, when I call action, you're going to sprint down there, you're going to look out the thing and like be really nervous. I was like, okay. And he goes, action. And I run down there, I fucking sprint out the thing, and I'm like, and I had some lines. He gave me lines, right? And I was supposed to say the building's teetering. Then I lean out and I'm like, the building's tilting. Fuck. And he's like, you can't say fuck. It's a kid's show. He knows I'm nervous, right? Like
Yeah.
he's like, go back to one. And then Tyrese Gibson just starts laughing and shit. Shia LaBeouf starts laughing and everybody's fucking laughing, right? I'm like, ha ha ha, laugh at the fucking big guy. All right, fine. Laugh at the first timer. It's easy target, And he goes, okay, and action. I run down there and then I go, what was that fucking line again? He's laughing at this point, and he's like, he goes, the building's, you know what? Just say they're shooting at the building. And I was like, that's a stronger choice. I think that's a stronger choice, Mr. Bay. And I fucking go back up, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like going, man, I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up. I don't want to fuck this up. I kind of want to do this shit, And I fucking go down there, and dude, something just kind of clicked, and I was like, I could see shit. Like all the stuff started coming back, from when I was a kid, and I'm like, whoa, and like I'm doing shit like that and I'm reacting to this fucking big fucking thing, and I'm like looking around, and he's like, fuck yeah. He's like, yeah, now fucking towards the camera a little more. And I fucking listened and I did what he said. He goes, cut, fuck, dude. He's like, yeah. And he goes, come here, do this. I was hired as a special ability extra to be in the background, And he made me a principal in the film. He gave the other guys contracts too, and he was just a big supporter. He's just a great supporter of military and like people that wanted to get into the industry. He like really helped.